Jump scare. We're back with part 2 of Thanksgiving cooking, and yes, I look like a crazy person. I'm trying to let these sit as long as I can before I take them out and do my makeup. We do need to crack a little baby because your girl's thirsty. Okay, we're doing the turkey. I got turkey breast from Farm Boy, and I'm going to get this going with some butter and spices, but first I need to prep my onions to go in this big boy. And I know it's big and I'm not doing it full turkey, but I don't have anything else to cook it in, so this is what's going on. Okay, I'm gonna just chop my onions into quarters and put them in the bottom of this pan. Like so. I also have these ones left over for my stuffing, so I'm just gonna cut them roughly in half. I almost forgot, I also have my bundle of spices that I'm going to use. And I'm gonna cut a bunch of cloves of garlic and toss those in the bottom too. We're gonna try and waste nothing, and I'm gonna use the leftover celery that I had from my stuffing, and I'm gonna put that in the bottom too. Okay, in this little thing we have rosemary, thyme, sage, and oregano. It smells delicious. I love the smell of sage. Oh. Okay, so I put some of the thyme and oregano in with the vegetables, like so. And then I'm gonna chop up the rest of this stuff and put it in with the butter and put it on the bird. I'm also trying something new. I picked this package up from Superstore. It's garlic and herb butter. You just add, I guess, these spices to your butter. So I'm gonna empty about half the packet because I don't know what we're working with quite yet. It smells amazing. Then I'm gonna put about half a cup of room temperature unsalted butter in with that and mix it all up. Okay, this is what we're looking like. Now I'm gonna chop up my fresh herbs and put them in there as well. I'll position you here so you can actually see what I'm doing. I'm gonna take my time. I'm hilarious. And just pull off the little leaves. I didn't know how to do this before, my mom taught me. And sometimes they come off easier and sometimes they don't. There we go, that one came off nicely. Gonna finally chop that. It smells so good. Just put that right into butter. For the sage leaves, I like to pull them off and roll them up. And then I'm gonna bunch them up and I'm gonna roll them like so. And then dice them this way. I hope that makes sense. I'm gonna cut off the little stems because we don't want those. One night, and we're just gonna chop them. Here's what she's looking like. Right into the butter. Usually I would add some fresh garlic to that butter, but because it is already a garlic and herb packet, like seasoning packet, I don't want it to be too crazy. So we're just gonna leave it, and I'm gonna cut open the bird, and we are going to get started on this process. First, I'm gonna take it out. This part is yucky. Here she is in all her glory, and I'm gonna pat her dry. And then I'm gonna, this might be too gross for people to do, but I like to get the seasonings underneath the skin, so I'm gonna peel up the skin and get my hands in and underneath. Okay, I brought you down here so you can kind of see what I'm doing. I wash my hands, don't worry. I'm gonna pat this dry as best I can. And then I'm probably gonna go in the butt route and get underneath this skin. It should be fairly easy to pull it away. I know this can be so gross for people. Maybe wear gloves if this isn't for you. But I'm just gonna maybe create some pockets under here so I can shove that butter under. Okay, if you're still with me and I didn't gross you out, now we're going to take the butter that we mixed and we're going to shove it underneath the skin. Listen, it could be gross, but it really makes all the difference. So you're just gonna take a hunk of butter and you're just gonna spread it underneath the skin. It's gross and yucky, but I promise you, it makes, just kind of spread it out that way. It makes your bird, your turkey, so juicy. Okay, so I probably put half the butter underneath the skin, and now I'm gonna take the rest of the butter and I'm just gonna massage it all around the bird. And also remembering to get the underneath, because you want everything to be nice and flavorful. So, okay, I'm also gonna add some salt, pepper, thyme, rosemary on top. That's just what I like to do. I just want to make sure it's seasoned, you know? Like, I would hate for the meat to come out and be gross. cheese pepper, some garlic powder on the top. And I'm just gonna preface, I am no professional. This is just how I do it. All right, this is how she's looking. I'm just gonna put a little bit of some chicken broth in the bottom just so nothing gets like dried out. Just fill it up a little bit in the bottom. There we go. Since all we got done in this video was the turkey, I'll be back for the ham, squash, and carrots. Okay, bye!